All right.
What up, though? What up, though? This one of my homies from the neighborhoods. Give him the mic, Gino, and let him introduce himself.
He's sharp in the motherfucker. Hey, listen, man, you walked in. I forgot where we was at. I thought we was at a cabaret or somewhere. Man, you looking sharp as hell, man. You coming in looking sweet, outdoing us. But share with the people, introduce yourself, and tell them a little bit about yourself.
Okay, yeah, my name is Andre London. Kind of like a community activist. I work with Steps to Change, Nation Outside, and the Detroit Action Network, and really trying to be civically minded about what we're not doing in the Democratic Party, right? So really trying to get out, get the vote out, get people to get activated and get out politically, right? Because you don't follow politicians, you lead politicians. And we haven't been leading politicians with our vote. So we ain't been doing a good job of that. So that's kind of what it is. But Ted's a good friend of mine. We grew up together. I've been knowing him since I was 5 years old. So that's my guy.
No. So what else? What you got going on with that 100-man suit thing?
Well, that ain't me. That's Al. That's Al Bartel over at Square Clothing. He also has Suits for Less, the Red Door, the Shoebox, and the Mad Hatter. And his brother Rufus has Simply Casual down the street. So that's kind of his thing. But I've been participating in it since its inception. And I've been one good friend of mine, and yeah. But my thing is, you and I go back and forth about this, right? I feel like dudes our age and from our generation have lost the sense of occasion, understanding what it is to me to put some clothes on, but not necessarily for, what it is to you, but respect for the occasion, right? I see dudes that go to funerals in t-shirts and jeans, and I feel like that's disrespectful to the family. See, I'm letting the family know that I love, I had an acquaintance or some love for your loved ones, and I have a sense of occasion, so I'm going to respect the event, and I'm going to put some clothes on, right? So that's kind of my thing.
Yeah, my homie always trying to get me to put on a suit every single day, and this is not gonna fucking happen.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
See, this what Taz won't tell you. Let's keep.
I'm gonna keep it simple for you. I'm gonna keep it very simple for you. I like younger women. And,
that don't make you a bad guy.
And a lot of times
that don't make you a bad guy.
You don't attract 50, 60, 70-year-old women.
I like 50, 60, 70-year-old women.
You clean as a whistle.
Right.
Let me say that. You clean as a whistle. You always been sharp. Ever since I know you, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You've been buying suits and all that kind of shit. But I salute you, man. We went through a lot of trials and tribulations together. You my brother.
For sure.
You.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Just keep up the good work.
Listen though, but here's what he won't tell you. He can hang a suit though. Like when he put one on, he clean. Like he act like he don't. You know what I'm saying? And when he do it, I'm like, damn, bro, clean in the mug. Like if I'm saying you clean, you clean.
What about you, Dice? You wear suits?
No, but I'm starting to get more into it now. I'm that person. I'm guilty of the one who go to funerals or weddings with whatever on. I had a long talk with my brother Ty Mopkins. We talked about because some parties, you can't get in unless you dress a certain way.
Right.
You can't wear this or do that, right?
Right.
And what we learned and what we talked about, how is it we can go to the house of the Lord however we want to, but we got to be dressed a certain way to go to a party. So I look at it like this. If the Lord can accept me with whatever I got on everywhere else I go, I'm going to wear what I want. But I dressed up the other day. I put on some slacks, some dress shoes, and a dress shirt just because. I felt good about it. It was semi-casual.
Right.
But I have not got to the point where I want to wear a suit every day yet.
Okay, so I want to address one thing you said earlier with respect to going into the house of the Lord and going to the club or going out outside a certain type of way. I found it because Taz will tell you I'm gonna be overdressed before I'm underdressed. I'm gonna outdo it just in case. But I've noticed that dudes are less likely to act up in leather bottom shoes. Like this an English linen coat that I got on. I'm not gonna tear this coat up.
Well, let me say this, because I'm a 70s baby.
Me too.
Right. Now, if you a 70s baby, then you know about the State Theater.
For sure.
And there was plenty of niggas in there with suits on, fighting like a motherfucker with minks to the ground, acting an ass.
This is true.
Acting a fool, dressed smooth like you with minks to the ground.
This is true.
So my thing is,
I seen a dude split a mink.
Yeah. So the clothes don't make you.
No,
you are who you are. Your character is your character, no matter what you wear.
100%.
Right? Because they can look at me and judge me as this hoodlum because I look like them, right? You dressed up and they're like, oh, we accept him before we accept Dice. We both in the same field. We both community activists. We both give back. The difference is you dressed up and I'm not. But your character is your character no matter what you wear.
Right. I agree with that.
Now, I want to piggyback off of what both of y'all was saying with balance, though. You can wear a suit to make you feel good. Like you said, you put on a suit and you felt good, right? You can have on street clothes and you can feel good, but it's the maturity of the mind. You have to reach that certain maturity because you can be somebody that's not there yet and their mind is not there yet. A female.
Ooh.
Now, this is what I'm gonna tell you.
I want to see him land this plane.
This is what I'm gonna tell you.
I want to see him. No, let him land the plane. I want to see him land it.
So now this is what I'm gonna tell you.
He got to land it.
They didn't have nobody there, and I'm gonna call it out.
Right.
Dwayne Wade and his wife Gabrielle Union.
Ooh.
And they making this kid put on a dress, and they should be leading and guiding him somewhere else, right? And so guess what? They manipulated his mind as he's a minor. He didn't get a chance to mature and then make a decision on his own.
I want to countervail that.
Get what I'm saying?
Can I counter this?
Did you say what you was?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hold on. Wait. Give me the camera. What in the fuck is wrong? Listen, we talking about blue jeans and suit shit. This motherfucker that went all the way off into some dresses on little boys. Now, I understand, Gino, you think outside the box. Sometimes you think outside the planet. But where in the fuck did the correlation between, don't touch shit yet. Where in the fuck did the correlation between the suit and the nigga fighting at the state theater turn into Dwayne Wade putting on a dress on his little boy? Nigga, it's something wrong. Your brain waves be doing some freaky shit sometimes. That's why you be touching on niggas and shit. But I want to understand, land your plane. How in the fuck do you land a plane? Ain't no runway. What you gonna land it in the swamp? Dwayne Wade is bad right now. Did you wait a minute, nigga? How in the hell did the little boy with the dress? I was trying to follow your ass, but you fucked me up with that one. I land that shit somewhere. Go ahead,
Hey man, listen. I definitely
Hold on.
Go ahead, Tiz.
Let me clear it up a little, man. I think. Well, no, I think Gino was basically trying to say because. Not really, but a little. All I think he's trying to say, like, boys shouldn't wear women clothes like today's society. Maybe I'm not really for sure. You know, we're allowing our kids to do anything to wear. Back when we were young, our parents used to make us wear Easter clothes and buy Easter clothes for us and things like that. Now today, those morals and values don't exist anymore. So, like it's like the wild west, so, you know what I'm saying, to where they just letting their kids run wild and they run it, putting on women clothes, dresses, and things of that nature. Maybe dirty, I guess.
And the parents aren't giving them any balance. You know, they're not teaching them. They're not teaching them the right way. So when you do put on a suit, and I understand you saying the suit don't make you, but it will give you a certain manly feeling. You get what I'm saying?
So do some blue jeans, motherfucker.
Yeah. Listen. I'm gonna say this for me. My grandfather would always tell me, never let them forget they met you. Right? So how do you say what you are without saying what you are? You know what I mean?
Like a statement.
So this is what I am. You know what I mean? And hopefully, whatever room I enter or wherever I go, I'm gonna leave an indelible impression because that was dude right there. right?
Yeah, because you look like a pimp.
Um,
I'm just joking. I'm joking.
listen,
but
man,
you look sweet, brother.
I didn't taught a duck how to fly and a gorilla how to talk, man.
Oh shit!
Like real
Talk your
talk,
shit.
bro.
Yeah, that's
You dig what I'm
pimp
talking
talk right there, y'all.
Listen
Hear?
to me, man, and I didn't have a bad one mop the ocean. You dig what I'm talking about? So, like it's a little something in here.
Yeah,
man.
you 10's friends since
Yeah,
5.
it's a little something in here, man. But we gonna keep it clean.
No.
No, yeah, I mean, you know, me and Dog went through a lot of shit in life. You know, if
Yeah,
you might-
yeah.
Can you speak? You want to speak?
Oh,
on
sure. Listen, let's keep it a buck. I did 17 years in the feds, and he was with me every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, and then the thing about
He was
friendship
with
with
me
me,
every
what
day,
people don't
man.
real, this what
Him
people,
and G.
this what people fail to realize. You know what I'm saying? When we talk about this street shit and this street stuff, like my man did 17 years. I did 17 years with him.
For sure.
You know
For
what I'm
sure.
saying? So like
100%.
like, when he did 17 years, every time he called me and he needed some shit, I made sure I gave that shit to him. You understand what I'm saying? So any one of my friends that's been locked up, I guarantee you they're gonna say this. If they did 5 years, if they did 10 years, if they did 20 years, I did 5 years with them. I did 10 years with them. I did 20 years with them. That's the shit that you call friendship. I guarantee you, you can look at your brother, your cousin, and a lot of your friends. They not gonna out of sight, out of mind type shit.
Well, let me say this. I'm gonna say this. How you treat me make us family. Like me and him family. I got a lot of relatives because we blood. We just relatives. Me and him family because of how he treat me. You know what I mean? He did something he didn't have to do. You know what I'm saying? Like he rolled with me when he didn't have to. And I told it, like, man, I always appreciate it. That's why my guy, when he call, I'm coming. He ain't got to ask twice. He ain't got to check. Would you? Man, I'm on my way, dog. I'm there. So that apart, and we still kicking it. You know what I mean? And look, I ain't never said this to nobody. I ain't told on nobody. I ain't cooperated. I did nothing. I took that on the chin because I felt like that's what come with it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't complaining when you jumping out them Corvettes in the mink, hanging on the floor. When it's time and you get popped, you got to take it. That's the thing I don't understand with these young boys. Like y'all tough than a mug on these all this here, and then when it comes, you first one talking. No, man. No. So that's it for me. Like I say, that's my guy.
Well, listen, Spoon. Listen, we
Listen, man, I
appreciate you,
appreciate
brother. We
y'all.
love you, man. Stay up. Hey, keep
Hey,
dressing
listen,
like
though,
that.
listen,
Motivate me.
I want to try to. Can we get Al down here before 100 Men in the Suit to see if we can get him to promote his thing, or that's beyond y'all scope?
Most definitely. No,
My
please.
man.
That's what we do. What Up Dope Pod Talk podcast is about uplifting our black community and black businesses. So definitely get him up there.
All right, man. A shout out. I'm trying to get Al Bartel.
And that's another thing. Going back to my same point, we don't want to see 100 men in tight jeans no more. We want to. I'd rather see 100 men in suits. Right?
I'm with you on that.
We're gonna take that back to that.
All right.
So thanks, Spoon. We appreciate you, man.
Man,
But yeah,
thanks for
we
having me,
reach
man.
out
It's
for
been
you
a
for
pleasure.
Al.
It's been a pleasure.
Well, I tell you.
And Gene, it seemed like Gino said we don't ever want to see 100 men in tight jeans, but I mean every time we come to the show, he got on tight ass shirts and tight ass jeans.
The nigga wear a Speedio.